feel like I sneeze in like all my videos. Maybe I'm just like getting allergic to perfumes. I don't know. That's not gonna stop me from wearing them. Hi guys, it's Ksenia. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I have a blind buy perfume haul to share with you. In this video, there are some misses because that's just the reality of blind buying, but there's also a lot of hits. And also I'm just updating you on a perfume that I've talked about in the past and just kind of letting you guys know how I'm feeling about it. The perfumes in this video are not too expensive. I would say all of them apart from one are under $100. I bought these perfume at like Nordstrom Rack, FragranceNet.com, places like that. I'll let you guys know where everything is from. But I found some really great perfumes, so I can't wait to share them with you. So with all that being said, let's get straight into this video. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and let's get started. Let's start with the miss. I had high hopes, and I think it was really the packaging that spoke to me the most about this perfume. And I saw really good reviews on it, and then I tried it and it was not it. This is by MCM. I've never tried any perfume by this brand. I know they're like a designer brand and they make other products as well, not just perfumes. This is the collector's edition, just MCM Eau de Parfum. Now, what intrigued me about this is the packaging. It has the cutest, most unique packaging ever. It's a little backpack. Like, this alone makes me want to keep it. And because this is a collector's edition, they have like these fun graphics. I'm sure they mean something. I have no idea what they mean. The notes actually don't sound too bad. Actually, they don't sound bad at all. They're really pretty notes. But once I smelled it, I was kind of like, this is not really the type of perfume profile that I go for. So this has top notes of apricot, raspberry, middle notes of peony, jasmine, violet leaves, and base notes of ambroxan, sandalwood, moss, and vanilla. All notes that I love. Like, there is not a single note in here where I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is not gonna work, because I think apricot is really pretty. Raspberry, of course, duh. Peony, I love. Jasmine, I love. Violet leaves, I absolutely love. Ambroxan is great. Sandalwood, moss, but I was hoping that wouldn't be like the biggest part of this perfume. And then of course the vanilla. Duh. And so with those notes in mind, I thought that this would not steer me wrong. But here's the thing with this one. I don't hate it. I think it's pretty and it's fresh. It's very fresh, which was not what I was expecting, although maybe I should have, because it's not like the notes are necessarily screaming gourmand or anything like that. I mean, I definitely wasn't expecting this to be a super sweet perfume, but I thought because of the raspberry, because of the apricot, the vanilla, the peony, I don't know, I just thought it would have some warmth, and I just don't think it does. And what puts me off the most about this perfume is this muskiness that it has. And I know that there's no musk in the notes of this one, but there's this weird white musk, almost aldehyde kind of scent in here. I'm not even sure how to explain it, that I'm not vibing with. Just like a really not great musk. It reminds me actually of this Fancy Love perfume, which is like all about the musk. I would say if you are deep into musky scents, then maybe you'd probably like this one. I personally just don't like it. I didn't think I wouldn't, because the notes sound so like simple and all pretty good. And there's no musk, so I didn't think I had anything to worry about it. And then I sprayed it on and it just doesn't do that great. I feel like when it sprays out, it is a lot more bubbly and fun and juicy and kind of fruity, but the more it dries down on my skin, at least, there's this weird muskiness comes out that literally smells like toilet cleaner to me, and my vibe is not toilet cleaner. So this was definitely a dud. Not in love with it. I will be doing a declutter because my perfume collection has been growing a lot lately, because there's just been so many new perfume releases and stuff. And I've also just mentioned in videos whenever I've hauled certain perfumes that there's been certain perfumes that I could easily get rid of. And so keep a lookout for a declutter. All the perfumes that I talk about will be listed on my Mercari once I do that declutter, but you can definitely expect that perfume on it. So I got that perfume at Nordstrom Rack, and while I was there, I also picked up this. This is by Gucci. This is Gucci Bloom Profumo di Fiori. I'm pretty sure this is a flanker to the OG Gucci Bloom. I have never had Gucci Bloom, but I have tried this Sempered sample by them, and I never thought I would be into Gucci Bloom because it's all about the florals, but something about this scent I actually find really sexy, really feminine, and it has this tropical vibe in it that kind of reels me in, and I actually really like. So when I saw that they had this one at Nordstrom Rack, I know that this has been, I believe, discontinued. I tried to look it up and you can't really find it, so I think this was just kind of like a limited edition flanker, but you can find it at Nordstrom Rack right now. I think it was around $70 or $80, and this is a 1.6 fluid ounce, which I'm pretty sure retail price this was way above 100, so I thought that was a decent price for it. I really love the bottle and the packaging of this. It's like bright yellowy orange. I think it's just really fun, and it's definitely giving summer vibes. This one I love. This smells so sexy, so summer. It smells like summer without necessarily being coconutty or like sunscreeny, although I don't even want to say that because I feel like there's something in here that maybe does smell a little bit sunscreeny. Yeah, no, I take that back. It definitely smells very sunscreeny, but I love it. It's very white floral-esque, but not in a too mature kind of way. Like, this feels really fun and very playful, very flirty. I would see this as something that you would wear in the summertime at like a pool party, beach club, I don't know, something like that. It's a very, very flirty scent, flirty, sexy, super feminine, and I just don't see how you wouldn't get compliments with a scent like this because it truly smells so good. My husband fell in love with this as soon as I sprayed it out. He's always with me perfume shopping. We're always together, and I sprayed this out and he was like, that smells really good. So this perfume is all about ylang ylang. So I would say if you don't like that note, not really sure if you like this because that's a big part of this, and ylang ylang just has this like tropical white floral kind of vibe to it. This has top notes of jasmine sambac, Rangoon creeper, middle notes of tuberose, jasmine, and ylang ylang, and base notes of solar notes, musk, benzoin, sandalwood, woodsy notes, and orris. All I could tell you is this smells amazing. I'm not one to love overly floral kind of scents, but for the summertime, this is truly so beautiful. I cannot wait to start wearing it. I wish I had this when I did my summer perfume recommendations video because this would totally be in that. So I kind of had one miss and one hit out of that Nordstrom Rack trip, and luckily it was the more expensive one that worked out. And because I always like to kind of give you guys perfume references in case you have those perfumes to kind of get an idea of what these perfumes smell like, Gucci Bloom to me reminds me a lot of the KKW Body 2 perfume, which is another very white floral kind of beachy solar note kind of scent. It reminds me a lot of that, so if you like that, you probably love that. Oh, and also it's very similar to the OG Gucci Bloom because I have smelled that. I'm not really sure exactly what difference they have. I honestly feel like they smell almost identical, so I feel like if you have the OG Gucci Bloom, I don't know if I would necessarily recommend you have this too because I feel like they smell so similar. The more it sits on your skin, it gets warmer, it gets sexier, and it just perfectly meshes with your skin. Maybe it's just like my skin chemistry that this does really good with, but loving it. Next perfume blind buy that I am absolutely loving. I just hit myself in the face with it. This is a Deanol Air. This is her. I have heard about this perfume so much and just like, I guess, never gotten around to getting it. Lately, I think I saw a TikTok video or something where somebody was talking about this, and then I just kind of went down a rabbit hole and I kept searching this up, watching videos on it, and I'm like, how have I not had this perfume before? This is supposed to be like this really lactonic, creamy, sweet kind of scent, and I never thought that this was, which I think is why I never picked it up. I always thought this was like a fresh, musky kind of perfume because, I mean, that's kind of what it gives, does it not? Like, the packaging is so clean and it's giving musky, your skin but better. I always thought that's kind of what this perfume was, and it's not that at all. So when I actually started looking at the notes and doing a little bit of research, I'm like, hold on a second, I have to buy that because that sounds amazing. I ended up ordering this off of fragrancenet.com because they just have the best prices and they have like every perfume. And no, this video is not sponsored, but I got the full 3.3 because I had really high hopes about this one, especially after looking at the notes, and I'm happy to say this was a very successful blind buy. This one has top notes of pink pepper, silkwood blossom, jasmine sambac, middle notes of whipped cream, vanilla, chestnut, and base notes of sandalwood and cashmere wood. I would categorize this almost like gourmand level. That's how sweet and creamy and just delicious it is. It's not necessarily food gourmand, but it's kind of heading in that direction. It's very sweet, super lactonic and milky, creamy, whipped cream. That chestnut is there. This is definitely a fall and winter kind of scent because it's just all about the warmth. When you spray it out, it is a little fresh and it has like almost a spicy kick to it. So I'm like, maybe I could possibly get away with wearing this on like a summer night, not necessarily during the day, but maybe for like a date night. I know I overuse the word sexy, but here is me using it again. This is sexy. This is very, very sexy. I don't care if you're tired of hearing that. This is sexy. This and that Gucci Bloom, super sexy, but this is definitely in a completely different way. If you love vanillas, if you like creamy lactonic scents, the Deacon Voltaire, this is her, is so good. I can't believe I slept on this perfume for this long and like just now got around to getting it, because I know people have been talking about this for years, but better late than never. I know it maybe doesn't look too promising because of the packaging, but this packs a punch. There is nothing subtle about this scent. This is a lot. It's a strong, sweet, warm, chestnutty, cozy by the fire kind of scent. It almost kind of gives me a little bit of a vibe to Commodities Milk. I would say it's like a step down from Milk though. I feel like Milk is a little bit more smoky. This doesn't really have those smoky nuances, but just as kind of like a reference to another fragrance, I would say it's definitely within the same family as Commodity Milk. And then the last fragrance that I have here to kind of like haul slash give you an update on is the Kayali Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. I did an entire dedicated review to this, but I've never actually hauled it in a video, and I know I've talked about it in other videos after that, but I wanted to give you guys a full update on how I'm loving this perfume, and I just want to say I'm loving this perfume. The only little bone I have to pick with this perfume is just that I wish the opening of this scent lasted a lot more into the dry down, because the opening is my favorite part. I definitely do like the dry down. I like the perfume as a whole, but the opening is so delicious. It's where all of those absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious notes come in. Specifically, it's where that juicy bubblegum, this sweet, almost cotton candy scent kind of comes in, but then the more it dries down, I'm gonna sneeze. I feel like I sneeze in like all my videos. Maybe I'm just like getting allergic to perfumes. I don't know. That's not gonna stop me from wearing them. Anyways, I really, really love this. I feel like I'm like losing my voice. What the heck is happening? Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar is so good. As a perfume reference, it reminds me a lot of La Belle, which is what I mentioned in my dedicated review that I did to this, which by the way, if you want more info on this perfume, diving into the notes and all of that, check that video out. I'll have it linked up here, but this is super good. If you're into vanilla, if you're into candy-like scents, but something that is not going to be juvenile, then this is definitely the perfect scent ever. I love this. It's so sugary, it's so sweet without being nauseating. Somehow it has so many sweet notes, but it's never sickly sweet, at least not for me. It never gets that way. Maybe I just have a really strong nose when it comes to sweet scents, so maybe that's why I don't find it sickly sweet, but I truly don't think it's sickly sweet. I think it's just an amazing sweet vanilla rock sugar candy scent, and I'm happy to update you guys that I still am loving it and I still am layering it. I have found some amazing layering combos. I think I did a layering combo. Did I not with that perfume? Maybe I haven't, I don't know, but I've definitely been layering it behind the scenes, and I want to do more layering videos on here, and I'll definitely be including that. So that is it for this blind buy haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had pretty much just one miss, okay? It wasn't that bad, and the rest were pretty good, I would say. So this was pretty successful. Let me know of any perfumes out there that you think I would love. Leave me all your recommendations in the comments down below. But that is for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel if you haven't already, and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.